Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about daylight harvesting and how it works and how you would use it with EcoFlex lighting control products. The first thing to think about with daylight harvesting is the application. The idea with daylight harvesting is that it's usually driven through an energy code requirement, and it's going to be in spaces where you have natural light coming through skylights or windows. There are large variances in the types of spaces where you might use daylight harvesting. A large open space with wide, tall windows is going to be a lot different than a small office with a window in it. So you need to pick your control type first. In a closed-loop application, your sensor is going to be mounted in a space where it is being affected by the controlled light fixtures, that ambient light that you're providing through the light fixtures itself. First thing, pick your control type. What am I going to be in a small office, or is it going to be in an alcove, lobby, large open space, something like that? In closed-loop applications, you're going to have a task plane. In a warehouse, it's going to be the floor. In an office, it's going to be the desktop. You're going to want to acquire the light level on the task plane by using a light meter if it was specified by the engineer on that particular project. In some applications, you could see anywhere from 30 to 50 foot candles on a task plane. Using a light meter, you would use a wireless switch linked to one of the EcoFlex wireless controllers in that space. You would dim the lights down until the light meter at that task plane is recording the right light level, and then change the set point. The daylight harvesting set point and how you can change it for closed-loop applications is covered in another video on our website. You're going to need a sensor with an appropriate range. This is the Tap21, an EcoFlex product. This is great for closed-loop applications. It supports 2 light ranges. This is our newest sensor, the Tap31, and it also supports a very broad sensor range. When using the Tap21 sensor, it supports 2 selectable field ranges, 0 to 500 lux or 50-foot candles, or 0 to 1,000 lux, which is about 100-foot candles, selectable by a slide switch. And for a closed-loop application, again, you're going to want to mount that in a space on the ceiling above the task plane where it's seeing a lot of the controlled light from the fixtures. The next sensor I have here is the Tap31. It supports a much broader light range, up to 65,000 lux or 6,000 foot candles. So great for recording open or closed loop applications. Now you need to change the set point, whether it's a closed loop or an open loop set point. The install guides go through this in some detail, and we do have application notes on this if required. In order to change the set point in the field, you do need to access the sensor's teach button. This is covered in another video that's on our website that talks about using Simple Tap and how to change the set point for a closed loop sensor. But it's the same for open loop as well. Again, refer to the sensor's install guide for more information about setting these values. For more information on these sensors or any other EcoFlex products, please visit our website at ecoflexsolutions.com.